Alright, hey, what's up, kids? It's me, the Mick, and we're back with Cooking Companions again. This is now the official New Game Plus. I don't know if I saved it before it said it or not, but, oh, almost forgot. Yeah, jump scare mode activated. And I don't trust this game to not bullshit me. Just kidding, Dear Dream Studios. Yeah, I highly doubt that. So it's gonna start over with Mariah leaving the cabin, so we cannot fully max out anything with Mariah. Karen, Anatoly, and Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. Again, hate promises. So, I don't trust this game not to jump scare me at all, especially with how fucking literally silent this game is. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves. And I have my window open, and the person, like, because where I live, it's, like, basically, like, an apartment, and the person sitting at the front desk has both, like, the front and the back doors open, so it's letting in this breeze, and it's, like, ripping through the entire building on the first floor. The silence is deafening. Oh, got some rain. Dear Dream Studios presents Cooking Companions. Oh, come on. After the three go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. Of course. The candle blew out. I grasp blindly along the floor until I find a flashlight in the corner. That was Mariah. God fucking damn it. The bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. I notice a note underneath the bathtub. Yep, it's the same one. Public disturbance, foul language, and demeanor, refusal to testify in previous court cases, refusal to agree to a search warrant, blah, 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 blah. Gotta show up on October 20th. Okay. I take the court summons letter with me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just randomly clicking places. Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing I've ever seen. With my interest waning, I decide to leave the bath. I could have just left the bathroom? I could have just left the bathroom. Why didn't I just leave the bathroom? Whatever. Time to surprise the others. I take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. Ah, shit. I cooked the meat. I wonder what would happen if I let it get all the way to, like, the face. Karen's pissed. Where did you get that? I ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. I take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Do you have any more of this? I explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so I can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. I can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... And then Gregor leaves. Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. Jeez. I can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do I want to talk to? I wonder what happens if I talk to neither of them. So I think what I'm going to do is try and max out with Karen first. I'm paranoid that every nook and cranny is going to be a thing. Neither of them. I want to see what happens if I just do... How did I fucking figure, bro? I ignore Karen's request to keep them occupied. I'll be busy soon enough in the basement. Let it play out. Oh, and the face is back. Oh, the face is back. That's way creepier because it's way more defined. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. The hunger is now permanent within them. And the face is gone now. God, fuck. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Every time anything shifts on the fucking screen, I get fucking paranoid. This is ridiculous. I hate this. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? I calmly explain that I want to ration the meat better this time and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. I fall asleep instantly tonight. I have a strange dream. Oh, dinner with a blacksmith. But he's not touching his food. The only light comes from the oven. Clears his throat, stroking the beard. I can forge anything, he says. My eye's been giving me issues lately, so I reply. Forge me a new eye, then. I laugh. But then the ropes come out. And he ties me to the chair with a long rope to prevent me from struggling. I rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of your face. You can see his beard and eyes watching me. He slowly brings the poker, aiming carefully at my eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. Force the blow throws me backwards a few feet. I am unable to break the ropes. I vomit all over my chest, as the smell of decimated eye floods my nostrils. The blacksmith stands over me, spitting on my body. I wake in a cold sweat. Man, I was expecting that to be something slightly different. Did we make it all the way to day 8 before Mariah left? I feel like she left a lot sooner than that in the original run through. I wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to me, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? The ghost is closer now. I'm gonna go back and rewatch, but I don't think the ghost was that close the last time I played this fucking game. Floodwaters have receded a little bit. I didn't mean to leave my phone on my desk so it could vibrate and I could pick it up on my fucking thing. But everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Good morning, big guy. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. By the way, his eyes are mouths, if you couldn't fucking get that. It's what she would have wanted. Is he just gonna stay like that? I think he's right. Please bring us more meat, more of that meat. I grab some of the meat from the secret hiding place. I cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron of water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. Oh, guys, I don't know. What's taking so long? I'll just do the regular one. Boil it faster. I'll do that one. Oh, he's normal now. It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. I serve the meat in bowls. I don't like this. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. I look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Oh, I'm very much done. Karen is staring right at me. How much more meat is left? I explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. Gah! How could you be so careless again? I remember Karen's knife. I need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. I clear my throat. Anatoly. Yes? I think tomorrow you should... Whoa. That's completely different. Because it was not my suggestion last time. It was fucking Karen's. Karen was pushing him out of the cabin. But this time it's me being like, you should leave and go find fucking Mariah tomorrow. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I did a D&D campaign last night where everybody was a drag queen that got dragged out of our world into the Forgotten Realms. And of course the very first voice I do is like this, so my voice is just absolutely shattered from the rest of that. I just can't. So it's like these voices are killing me. Plus, I kind of want to go back to the voices that I was doing last night because they're like fresh in my head. I think Mariah's fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it, okay? No problem, little guy. This is scuffed. Cause I was straight up gonna like make choices, like different choices, and it's kind of like shoehorning me a little bit, but that was weird. I go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Oh fuck, hold on. Something is approaching. Time to wake up. I ask Potato where the chompettes are. Cabbage, onion, raspberry, and bread? They've moved on. What? I just got an achievement for I think we're alone now. I don't like that. Just us now. The way it always should have been. What? Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. I fall asleep again, still ravenous. I think raspberry came to me that time, or onion? Oh fuck, of course. I have a strange dream. Walking down the steps when I trip and fall. I snap every bone on the way down, landing in the basement as a writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers surround me, their laughter ringing in my ears. I wake in a cold sweat. No, click, click. What the fuck? Something smells terrible in the living room. Anatoly puked in one of the corners. I leave it there so the others will question his fortitude. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. Anatoly is playing dumb for the group. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress, and also the demented look on her face. Best to watch out for that knife. I'm really scared of like ripping my lip open with my teeth because I keep gnawing on my lip, which is just a fucking habit I have in general. And like I'm worried that it's gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna bite the shit out of my fucking lip. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. I have 1 hour to kill. What do I want to do? I'm gonna talk with Karen in the bedroom because, like I said, I'm gonna try and max out with Karen. Hi. Keep this between us. Ooh, that music. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. Looks like Karen will remember that. My relationship is stronger with Karen. Every time I hear the chipper fucking music, it just like, it like hurts my soul. It feels so disingenuous. Now get everyone together for a meeting and let's get them to leave. I call everyone together to discuss the next steps. Half expected one of them to be all fucked up. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes! I'll help you all out. I don't think that happened last time either. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Why is it so close? It was not that close last time. Karen. Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? I say nothing. Oh, I was hoping you would give me an option there. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Oh. My neck is killing me. Gregor's all sad. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Absent Anatoly? I don't fucking get it, bro. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. Can't tell if that sound is cars outside or if it's the game. Because again, I have to have my fucking window open, otherwise I fucking sweat to death in here. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Shut my eyes, quickly falling asleep. What the shit? That didn't happen last time either. I hear scraping from the floor. God, why did that startle me? The red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Heh. Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. Exactly. That's a fucking terrible way to think about it. The Chompettes never would have listened to this crap. Fall asleep thinking about what Potato told me. I have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of me. I take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, I wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so I begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. I hear something approaching, so I clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for me. I wake in a cold sweat. I don't like when it just... God. Man. Dude. Chill the fuck out. I wake in a completely different place. Did I sleepwalk, or... That glitched out hard. I found some meat. I like how it gets bigger and bigger every time. Don't take that out of context. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. I decide to cook breakfast for everyone. I think that was just a slip. Cutting each slice fairly thin. I brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen.
What is that smell? Give it to me. Now.
I don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ah! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. I thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen.
Oh, God. Already?
Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. I join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table.
I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now.
Karen is sounding more determined than before.
I'm going to lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down.
Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to me. He's a bitch. Well, I'm gonna have to replay that and just see if it was anything spooky. Karen leans in to whisper.
I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it?
I tell Karen.
After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft?
I tell her.
Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me.
Karen pauses, deep in thought.
You know, Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back?
Karen hands me a vial of liquid.
I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic that I just pulled out of my ass for some reason. I don't know why I didn't think about that the first time I did the playthrough. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip it into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him.
This request is beyond extreme.
Will you do this for me?
Oh. I'm gonna go with yes, because I want to max it out. I want to see what happens if I max out Karen.
I knew you would. Thank you.
I nod. She's learning quickly. It looks like Karen will remember that. Okay. So, I'm gonna end the episode here. Because I honestly don't know what's gonna happen next, or if I'm gonna have a chance to have a good stopping point. But like it for some reason now it feels like it's moving extremely fast. Like once fucking Mariah left, it felt like immediately Anatoly left, which I don't remember that being the case. I felt like it was a much slower process, but I think kind of that's the point. Is like you lost so much humanity that you're just like shoving people out at this point, and I feel like I kind of fucked myself by saying, yeah, I'll fucking drug Gregor. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this content from me, go ahead and subscribe and give me suggestions down in the comments below as to what you'd like to see next. And I'll see you kids in the next one.